So what's going on, world? So yeah, I want to talk about the Jose Benavidez and Terence Crawford fight that could happen. I honestly think that that fight could definitely possibly happen. And on top of that, I think that what I'm saying, when it happens, it could actually go down. Herrera was a tough fight for Jose Benavidez. A lot of people said that Herrera won. It was a mid decision. It wasn't a split decision. So I mean, you go figure. But I mean, I do have to say that you know, in Jose Benavidez, I don't know what the variables was in that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what that could have been. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and speculate on what it could have been and what it could have been. I know he won the fight. He moves on. It could have been a draw. Could have been, it could have been what it was. But he won. Moving fast forward, Terence Crawford won all the belts at 140. He's moving up to 147. Fast forward, Jose Benavidez is moving up to 147. He was at 140. Jose Benavidez has been on record saying numerous times that Terence Crawford has ducked him. Terence Crawford ducked him on record twice, is what he's saying. He was the mandatory for the IBF belt, I think it was. So he does have a leg to stand on with that analogy. Fast forward, Terence Crawford fighting for the WBO belt. So that's coming up. I think Benavidez has a fight this week, or he just had a fight. I'm not sure, but it's in February. He fights in February. This is February. So, yeah, and then Jeff Horn and Terence Crawford is gonna be fighting in, I think it's April or May. I think they're shooting for the WBO. But that's another thing I want to get on. Al Haymon. A lot of people say shit about Al Haymon and PBC and shit like that, but their fighters are getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't give me the line. I don't know what Terence Crawford's getting paid. He should be getting paid a hell of a lot because he's selling 11,000 tickets in Nebraska. What the fuck is in Nebraska? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I understand Nebraska got their own crowd and shit. I mean, he's bringing 11,000 to Nebraska. Damn, that's awesome. But so that's what I wanted to point on too, though, about all the belts at 147. You got Jeff Horn that's got the WBO, which is with Top Rank, and then Al Haymon has all the other belts. Al Haymon owns. I mean, Al Haymon is Earl Spence is represented by Al Haymon. He has the IBF, and the WBA and the WBC is Keith Thurman. He's represented by Al Haymon as well. So you have three belts, three of the in the hottest division at 147. You could say the hottest division could be 147 or heavyweight, because heavyweight, that's a whole nother ball game. I'm on that too. Watch out for David Hayes too. That's my boy. He gonna get it done when it's better. But yeah, so I got what I got happening is I honestly think that I think it could actually happen that they could actually work together. Top Rank and Al Haymon. Top Rank tried to sue Al Haymon, so you didn't know what you were gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know what variables was gonna happen. You never knew if they would work again together. So now that the lawsuit is dropped, or they came to an agreement or something, I heard. So now that that's over with, they might possibly work together because Al Haymon doesn't talk. So let's get that straight now. But Bob Arum is on record saying he wants to fight. He wants to work with all promoters. So hey, and then you got. I just want to throw this out here. You got Kiram and Lucas Matthysse. They're fighting for the WBA regular fight, right? For the regular title, the WBA, which is respectable. And then you got Lamont Peterson facing Earl Spence, which there's two parallels to that. There's a parallel to that because Lucas Matthysse knocked out Lamont Peterson. So, he got, Lucas Matthysse is a threat at 147. You can say what you want to say. He's a threat. Period. Point blank, period. And now he's a champion. So he needs to be respected. He's a little older, but his power's still there, man. Until you knock out Lucas Matthysse, he's gonna, even if you do knock him out, he's gonna still come. I honestly think that, man. I honestly think that, but I honestly think, I don't know if he's all the way back from that push style fight, because he got his orbital bone broke, just like the Kell Brook situation. Kell Brook came back with the Earl Spence after he broken his orbital bone in his left side and got his orbital bone broke on his right side. Damn, that's a tough ass injury, man. I hope I never have that injury. That's a tough injury, man, from what I heard. This dude said he got 2 steel plates in his face. Boxing is to be respected, man. God damn. 2 fucking metal plates in his face. Call him Terminator. So yeah, but yeah, so look, the Kiram and Lucas Matthysse fight. Look at the fucking payouts that fucking cheap ass Oscar De La Hoya. And it's the same Oscar De La Hoya that said he was gonna represent Earl Spence to get him more money. That is on record saying that. Kiram got, for a main event fighter, the headline show at the Forum Arena, with a couple thousand showed up. Kiram got a whopping 40,000. 40,000 for a vacant belt. Neither one of them has the belt. It's a vacant belt. So neither one of them is the front runner for the belt. And then you got Lucas Matthysse making 210,000. Fast forward to Lamont Peterson with Lucas Matthysse knocked out. Lamont Peterson made 400,000. 400,000, and there's parallels to that because Lamont Peterson was a WBA regular champion and he dropped that belt to go fight Earl Spence. Do your research. You got to do your research. You got to come with me with facts if you're gonna come with me at all. Do your research. So then you got Earl Spence making 1.1 million. Their headliner. You know, one of them's in New York. They fought at the Barclays Center. One of them's in LA. You gotta understand, man, it's the money, man. People say a lot of shit about Al Haymon, man, but I don't see none of his fighters complaining. Maybe they complain about the fighting, they don't fight as much. But if you in a slugfest, like say for instance, you got Timothy Bradley. This motherfucker been in some shit of slugfest. You know what I'm saying? I hope later down the line that shit don't affect him, because he was been in some slugfest fight after fight. I mean, he's fighting Parodnikov. You know what I'm saying? He getting brawls with Marquez. I mean, you just gotta understand, this dude got his ass handed to him a couple times, man. You know what I'm saying? But he wind up winning the fight. But he still got it. They landed some good ass licks on him, man. And Parodnikov's retired now. And so is Timothy Bradley. You know what I'm saying? And they're around Lamont Peterson's age. You know what I'm saying? But there you go again. That's what I'm talking about again. Those were top rank fighters. They fight a little bit more. But look at the longevity of their career. They're retired. Lamont Peterson is still fighting. Let me know your thoughts on it, man. Corey, I'm heading out, man. I'm going to work.